All right, and we're live again. I hope. I'm trying out. Well, hello. That was kind of strange. I'm trying out Streamlabs today. As I said yesterday, my XSplit license ran out. It worked yesterday because I got a free day, but now I kind of gotta check out this. Yesterday, my XSplit license ran. All right, I don't know if the audio is great or not. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I think it should be okay. But we'll have to see. Actually, I need to check that. All right, I don't know if the audio is great or not. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I think it should be okay. Give me 2 seconds here. But we'll have to see. Actually, I need to. All right, it's just testing here. Just testing. I think it's a little bit quiet. Let's put it a little bit up. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I'm testing Streamlabs. It is completely new to me. I've not used this program before. I know people who have used it, and I think most people use it, but I've kind of always used XSplit. Now since, well, I think 2013, 14-ish, where I've used XSplit for anything, for recording gameplays, for streaming, for all that. But so far, Streamlabs is great. There's a lot less lag, tell you that. I haven't completely set everything up yet. I basically went. Actually, let me check this out here. Yeah, that's right. Well, you see, with XSplit, I'd set up and start the stream from XSplit, and then I'd have to start it on YouTube. That's that's not how it worked on Streamlabs. I just clicked start streamer and suddenly, poof, we're live. So there's a lot of new things to learn. It's not so different that that I have no idea what's going on, right? The sources and all that, it kind of works the same. So far, though, I do feel like XSplit has more options, just like straight out the box. And I've yet to see like what kind of plugins Streamlabs has. I don't fucking know. I do like the mixer though. It gives me a heck of a lot more control than the stupid fucking bullshit that XSplit has. And yeah, it was pretty easy to set up. There are some things where I kind of need to put some more time in, but it does seem like something I'd continue with. And it looks great. Looks great. I like that the chat is open. Like just in, like all the information I need to see is just there in Streamlabs, um, which is great. I like that. That means I can use that sort of space for something else, because I got the chat up on my top monitor, so that means I can have something else there. It's great. Of course, the sort of end goal here is to move over to Twitch, because it seems like that's where everyone is, even though like streaming on YouTube has its upsides, like things that I like about it. I do kind of feel like Twitch is the place to be. And I mean, that's where all the VTubers are. I don't know if you can call them VTubers when they're there, but I don't know. Streamers. Definitions aren't that important, I feel like. So yeah. But yeah, I was a bit surprised when I hit the go live button in Streamlabs and it just started the stream. What? It's crazy. It's crazy. There's something I have to get used to, I guess. Drinking some good old coffee now. I had to make that. Like, I was messing around with Streamlabs. I thought, all right, I'll sort of get the stream ready, so I just have to hit start stream on YouTube, and then I go and make myself a coffee. That didn't happen. It happened so fucking suddenly. It's like, poof, we're fucking live. So, I don't know. Fucking gonna have to get used to that. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Just I haven't really got any topics, so I'm kind of just scrolling through Twitter, see if I see anything here. What's this? Well, I guess I can, since this is sort of a Streamlabs test stream, like, the reason why I chose XSplit back in the day, was because it sort of it ticked all the boxes for what I wanted it to be. OBS at the time didn't really have a preview window. It seemed kind of limited for what I was trying to do, whilst XSplit was just to me at least, it was just better. Um, but now with Streamlabs, I'm not so sure. Uh, Again, I've only been messing with Streamlabs for, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that. It was pretty easy to set things up. I do sort of feel the need to, oh, as I get more used to Streamlabs and get to learn it a little bit better, I guess I can like customize it a little bit more, because right now it's pretty much standard. I tried to sort of get the same sort of layout as I had in XSplit. Yeah, it also came with like preset layouts. But I don't feel like that's, if it was just like a standard gaming thing, then maybe that would be good to start off with. But yeah, I do need to get some art commissioned too. I do have some sort of art things in mind that I want to get for the stream. But for now, it's all me. It's all me doing things. Everything is made by me. But I'm not an I used to draw things, but that's over a decade ago at this point. Like when I started producing music, that was kind of the where I switched paths. Because I did like draw stuff for a couple of years. Even got into like drawing stuff for games, but I was sort of on the game team I got on. I was sort of the weakest artist, so they just kind of moved me over to music because I just kind of started doing that. That's kind of when I switched paths. So I do kind of want to do some drawing streams in the future, though. See if I can still do it. It has been over a decade since I was drawing, so it could be fun. Also, I'll have to see about the music production, kind of, because I do want to do that, but I haven't quite figured out what I want to do with that yet. Like, my setup isn't sort of ideal for this, because when I produce, I have 3 monitors, and that's gonna be sort of messy on screen. But no, I kind of want to keep things nice and tidy, nice and clean on screen. But yeah. Anyways, with the music stuff, I'm getting places with this, like the second background music album. Having sort of use the same sort of music for. Uh, well, this is my 22nd stream, so I've used it in every stream so far. I'm not getting tired of it, but I kind of feel like I need to get more. Because it is sort of like a half an hour. I think it's a little bit more than that, but basically half an hour. The current playlist. So I need more background music. And so far I have 4 new songs for the second album. I'm just missing 6 songs. And for the metal thing, I'm still working on track number 1. I'm kind of still figuring out where I want to go with it. Also, commissions. I had a lot of fun doing the last commission. And the feedback I got from the person who commissioned me was great. They loved it. And immediately commissioned me to do something else. To do another track. So it seems like there's a market for custom background music. And I feel like I can be good at that. I do, of course, see other like music producers and songwriters within sort of the Vtuber community. But a lot of those seem like sort of specialists. Like they specialize in one sort of genre or one sort of group of genres. Like EDM, or some of them might be even more specialized. I'm not like that. My sort of speciality, if you can call it that, is how flexible I am with the music writing. I made more genres than I can count. And I'm also good at sort of getting the feel of a song sort of right, if you get what I mean. So if someone says, I wanted to have sort of a space feel, maybe, I can do that. That's no problem. Maybe they want space jazz. All right, I can do that. Maybe they want some underwater stuff, like something feels like it's underwater. I can do that. And it's more than just the sound design of just getting sounds. Obviously, underwater things are gonna be like more muted, a little bit more lo-fi, and there might be like some underwater sounds in there and all that, but that's not the only thing, right? It also extends to the melody and the rhythm and all that. Underwater, I would use sort of a I guess a repeating pattern of the rhythm, probably also of the melody, to sort of get it to feel like waves, right? With space, make it more open, uh, a lot bigger. Uh, and maybe get the oh, maybe get it to sound more epic. I don't know. I don't know. I do these things on a sort of song by song basis, and yeah, this is something I've done like from when I started, like from when I did like stuff for the games, right? And I was in game development as an audio guy. Because when writing soundtracks and all that, you kind of have to get the feel right. Otherwise, it'll just sound off. And like ever since I was in game development, which was in, I think it was in like 2010-ish. But ever since that, I've sort of really focused on that, on getting the feel right for, well, especially songs with a theme or with a story behind them. Because if it doesn't fit, there's gonna be sort of like a the immersion will be destroyed, I think. So I really want to do that, like the music stuff. Just gotta figure out like how to do it. Also, like getting the output from the DAW to like well, I haven't tried it on Streamlabs yet, but on XSplit it was just a nightmare. I'd have to use like what's that program called? Voice Meter to sort of digitally route the audio signal through to some other output. It's like a lot of shit. I vastly prefer doing it like routing out in the real world here. Just sort of get it. I could just output it from my monitor controller here, and into the audio interface, the second audio interface, and get it in together with a signal from my microphone, and then sort of mix it in, well, on the second computer to get it coming into the mic sort of input on Streamlabs. So I do feel like that's kind of the easiest way. Now, if you wanted to do it like from scratch, that would be a lot more expensive, but I already have most of the gear. I do want the new audio interface though, so I don't have to like move the one that I that I have here between like this setup and my setup in behind my drums, to make it a more permanent solution. But like a small like 4-channel audio interface, those aren't that expensive unless you're going for something crazy like something high-end like RME or something like that. Obviously then it would be quite a lot more expensive, but just for a standard 4-input audio interface, it's not very expensive. And like, to be honest, mic pre's now and A to D conversion is just through the roof. Back in the day, you know, you might not want to go with the cheapest option, but now that everything is, you know, pretty decent, like even the cheap ones are gonna be like a pretty decent quality. So I'm considering Behringer for the audio interface. They've been really on point lately. They're like the cheap brand in music, and they've had a terrible reputation for, well, pretty much as long as they've existed, for just being garbage. But they've been really on the ball now, with sort of, they've acquired a couple like really good brands for all sorts of things, and with how big Behringer is, they can just drive the prices down. So right now you can get some pretty darn good preamps in just its cheap little interface. And same with the analog to digital conversion. Like the technology is at a point now where that's not it's not as hard anymore, I guess. It's not as difficult to get it to do it well. And plus, I don't like whether I have like a like Behringer interface, or if I have like a crazy like Neve preamp going into an RME interface or an Apollo interface. Like, I don't think people could tell. I don't think even I could tell once it's been through, you know, YouTube or Twitch or whatever. I don't think that translates as well. For like audio recording, yeah, it does make a little bit of a difference. But even then, like, I don't know if you could tell too much from like Spotify or iTunes or whatever. Because the reason that these like top brands were so sought after back in the day is because they were the only ones who actually worked. Right, that's also because that's also why like Chinese guitars were just like looked down on for so many years because it was such a big difference in quality. I don't know if that difference is there anymore. For well, most audio equipment, like there's still some sort of places where the difference is still huge. Now, I'm not saying that like a new preamp sounds like a cheap factory made kind of thing, but it's closer than it was. It's not like the cheap factory made one barely works. Like it works, totally does, and that's good. That's good. It lowers the bar for, well, it lowers the sort of cost of entry into the audio world, so that more people can participate in both music and recording and all that. And I like that everyone can participate. Also makes my job a heck of a lot like cheaper. Morning streams. It's interesting. Very interesting, these morning streams. Before this, I've sort of only done streams like late afternoon or even into the evening. So I only had that when I'm not that tired. I'm a like night person. I like being up at night and everything's quiet outside and everyone's gone to bed. No one's bothering me. You know, I can just chill by myself and have a great time. So doing like morning streams, well, morning stream doesn't really like it's 3 in the afternoon. It's not really a morning stream at that point. Well, for me it is. I got up at 1 because I was working until 4 this morning. And well, I don't know how it is with other like shift workers, but when I get home from work, I need like an hour to just kind of relax and, you know, have a glass of water, maybe a little bit to eat, and just sort of I guess calm myself down after work. Yesterday was a pretty darn shit day. It was crazy. Nothing worked. I don't know what the fuck my coworkers have been doing like this last week, but nothing was working. Everything was falling apart. And I was running around the factory floor all fucking day yesterday. So I do hope that I get like a chill day today. I do think so. I think it should be pretty chill. Maybe I'll get to learn more Japanese. That's kind of what I've been doing. Well, I've been switching between reading books and learning Japanese. Well, actually, at least I did before my vacation. Um, you know, getting smarter, getting new connections in the brain. Uh, because at work, I'm really just observing. That's kind of my job. I'm just looking at the machines. Because of how good automation has become, uh, that's sort of what factory workers do these days. We're just looking at screens and just observing the machines. Of course, if things go to shit like yesterday, you kind of have to go out there and fix things. But for the most part, it's just like sitting around and staring at the computer screen. Much like I'm doing right now. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah. So tired. God damn. Well, 3 days left. Then I'll have like a week off. Hopefully I'll get like Twitch working. Oh my god. Got a hair in my eye. Shit. That's very uncomfortable. Fucking hell. So anyways, yeah. Hopefully I will get Twitch working by then. Because as I said, it doesn't really seem like YouTube is sort of where people hang out. From the creators I've seen, all the VTubers I've seen that do use YouTube, they seem to be a lot more like sort of independent in the way that they're sort of isolated in their own sort of world. While on Twitch, it seems like the entire like community is on Twitch, and they're supporting each other there. They're hanging out, doing all that stuff. So it does genuinely seem like Twitch is the place to be. Now, I could probably have started on Twitch back like last month when I started. I could probably have started just straight onto Twitch. But when I started, I didn't really know about the VTuber community. Of course, know about. I think I knew about like 2 English-speaking VTubers, but most of what I saw was the Japanese ones, like Nijisanji and Hololive, and they were on YouTube. So I figured, all right, we'll do YouTube. But it does seem like like for English speakers, Twitch is the place to be. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll try to do it on like Friday. Other than that, like I think I'll use these like well, tomorrow, yeah, the next 3 days to sort of get more familiar with Streamlabs. Because when I set it up for Twitch, I want the like quality of the stream to be like at the same level as what I've been doing on YouTube. Maybe even a little bit more with the getting some alerts and stuff. But it does seem like getting alerts set up for Streamlabs, it's kind of just built into Streamlabs. So that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah, link here. Let's see. Is there anything? Let's see. Another new VTuber. It seems like there's new VTubers debuting every day. Now that, let's see. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is a post about like exactly what I was talking about. Just want to say that I have many senpai and VTubers who I super appreciate and I think deserve more recognition. When I first wanted to become a VTuber, I did a lot of lurking and research on YouTube and even joining some VTuber discords. Now a lot more VTubers are on Twitch. Yeah. Exactly right. This is a fun one. I'm addicted to supporting my friends and peers on social media by interacting with everything they say, do, and post. That does seem like the this sort of VTuber community. Oh. Teeps just tweeted. I want to make friends that I can hang out and game with regularly. I miss when I regularly had people to hang out with and play with. Yeah, that seems like it seems like there's a lot of loneliness in the VTuber community. Like, I don't know. I've seen a lot of tweets from VTubers saying that they sort of feel isolated, they feel alone, and I don't know. Even the ones that do post like, "Hey, I want to do a collaboration. Hey, I want to meet some new people." I don't know what the success rate is on that. Of course, there are some like groups. I've sort of been like the group I've been sort of following has been the they call themselves a family with what is it called? Phantasm? think so. Um, it sort of happened. Uh, well, not an accident, but it sort of kind of just happened. That I started sort of following all the people there and keeping up with them. I think it was because I like one of the people in that sort of group started following me, and I followed them back, and I sort of kept an eye on that. It's that guy, Falcon. Yeah, one of the boomer VTubers follow. So yeah, he just followed me, and as I've been doing, like I've been sort of, I've been keeping an eye on people, right? I've been going to their streams and seeing, all right, what are they doing, right? What are they talking about? And also on Twitter, I'm looking at their tweets and going, all right, what are they talking about? Who are they talking with? You know, trying to sort of, I guess, make sense of the community and trying to sort of see sort of what the community is talking about. Because ultimately, I do want to contribute in making this community better, to make a nice, healthy, close-knit community. And you can't do that if you don't know what the state is like what it's like now. You kind of need that to see, all right, what can we improve? What works, what doesn't work? Plus, like, when those allegations and stuff came out about that certain VTuber, one of the members of that sort of VTuber group that I've been sort of following got some backlash from it. Simply because she didn't know like about the allegations and stuff. So I sort of followed that. I think they handled it. Pretty good. They were very supportive, and they sort of explained the whole thing in a pretty, like, concise and easy to understand way. So I like how they dealt with that. It sort of warms my HR heart when I see people dealing with these things in sort of a mature way. They're acting like adults. They're dealing with things the proper way instead of being all childish and all that. Where was I? I think, like, I definitely do want to do something with the Falk. He does seem like a very nice person. He does seem like someone I would like to just have a beer with. Well, I already kind of have. I was doing drunk stream, and well, that was after my drunk stream. And I've usually been like watching other people's streams after my stream to just sort of wind down. So I put on his stream. He was doing a drunk stream. I got myself a glass of whiskey and just had a drink while I was watching him having a drink. Ended up having like 4 drinks during his stream, and that was after my drunk stream. So I got pretty drunk. But yeah, I kind of wanted to do something with him. Seems like a cool dude. There are also a couple others, but like I'm pretty open to sort of meet people. That's kind of what I want to do, right? I want to meet the community. I want to make friends. Oh my god, what the fuck's that? Oh my lord. Let's see, is there anything cool on Twitter? Depressing tweets. Venting. Oh boy. Oh boy, what is this? Hiatus. Uh-huh. 40 viewers regularly and then the drop to 15. Yeah, that's not good. No stream today. Okay. Let's see about this. Hospital. All right, so it's a health thing. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. If you get sick and can't do the job, that affects you mentally, and then that might affect you physically, which affects your work even more. Ugh. So, gotta stay mentally healthy. Like, especially with artists, like, I've been in a few like artist community, both with musicians and just people who draw and stuff. And there's a lot of them are struggling mentally. I don't know if that's like an artist thing or what it is. But it does seem like more like artists are struggling there. I think like content creators in general have that a bit. That's important stuff. You gotta keep the old brain happy. But figuring out how to do that, that's the hard part. It's really fucking hard. I guess, at least for me, the big change was oh shit, there's another Finnish VTuber. That's cool. I'ma like that. Scandinavians band together. What was I talking about? Yeah, the change really happened for me when well, it was kind of like a a sort of lane change where I got my happiness from. Before, I've been very, very focused on the future, looking forwards, making goals, all that. And I have like huge expectations from me that I couldn't always fulfill. And of course I procrastinated a lot. And all that did really was make me feel like a failure, like I couldn't do shit. But now, like, I take time out of my day to sort of appreciate the little things, right? I've got a job, I got a car, got a house, I got time to do the things that I want to do. And the other thing I draw happiness from is music, just the creation of music, not necessarily like how well the music does, like view-wise or how much I'm earning from the music or something like that, but just from the creation of music. I enjoy that a lot, and that gives me a lot of happiness. But that's for me. I don't know for other people how like it works for them, but I do feel like I'm kind of onto something, right? Because there's happiness in like everyday life. And sort of recognizing that I think it's important to recognize that and look at what you have and the things you are thankful to have, to sort of not really a spiritual thing, but just like thinking about what you have and being grateful for that. I think that sort of puts you in a better like mental space altogether. And also just like sort of having fun with the things you're making and sort of taking joy from that, instead of looking at the numbers and sort of linking up your sort of happiness and mental state off of the numbers. Because I think that's sort of a fast track to sort of unhappiness and to problems. Of course, the numbers have a use. They are important for some things, but they shouldn't be sort of the source for your happiness and for your well-being. Like I've been doing sort of business and content creation now for well over 10 years. And I think like one thing that I've really learned is you really got to be analytical and sort of detached when dealing with numbers. and you shouldn't sort of link yourself to those numbers. Of course, it's very easy to do that if you're doing great, if things are doing good, like if you're growing, your numbers are going up. Oh shit! The music, start the music. Yeah, if the numbers are going up, you're doing great. You know, it's easy to sort of link yourself to the numbers and be like, yeah, I'm doing great. But then when the numbers start going down and you're not doing great, you've linked yourself to that. So that's sort of your image of yourself. And that's when the problems start. Unhappiness, procrastination, you know, all that shit. Anxiety, maybe. I mean, you see the same thing with the stock market. I do have some stocks, and I have some friends that have some stocks. And with that too, it's very, very easy to sort of look at the numbers and really associate with the numbers. Even if it's a fucking bad idea. It's the worst idea. So, I don't know. Happiness is... it's sort of a journey everyone has to go on to sort of figure out what happiness means to them. And I also think the definition kind of changes over time for everyone. And sort of everyone's theory about what makes you happy, that also might change. I don't know. Like I feel old, but I'm not that old yet. Even if my 30s seem to be getting closer and closer for every day that goes by. That's fucking scary. That's scary. Oh my god. Right now, I sort of have this theory of like happiness isn't really a goal because it's very hard to define. And if you're making it a goal, you're gonna have to sort of make a new goal for every time you reach it. I feel like happiness sort of lies in the journey and enjoying the journey. At least that's where I'm at now. That might, of course, change as I get older and more life experience and all that. But right now, that seems like at least a working theory. Let's see here. People posting art. Yeah, there's a lot of... Seems like there's a lot of unhappiness in the VTuber community. Unhappiness, loneliness, just bad stuff. And I don't want that. I want the VTuber community to be great. I want it to be a happy place where people can meet friends that extend far beyond sort of the community itself. Because this, like, we're in the start now, but I think a lot of people are going to quit VTubing after a while, and it would be great to sort of for people to get some lasting benefit from VTubing, some great friendships, maybe like some tools to use in projects going forward. So yeah, I kind of want to contribute in building that. Oh, and there's porn. Fucking hell. Oh. There's quite a lot of porn on Twitter. Oh, jeez. Well, thank God that I'm not sort of putting Twitter up on stream here. Ah. Crazy. Like, there seems to be a lot more porn on on the James Blu Twitter feed than on my other project's Twitter feed. I don't know. It's the people I follow. I don't mind. I don't mind the sort of lewd stuff. I don't mind the all that stuff. Just people, and I'd like to meet everybody, make friends with everybody, even though like. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say here. Let's see. Oh, Mythic Mark, the old man. He has made some pasta. Nice. I think he might be one of my favorites. I'd really like to talk to him. He seems like a great guy. Old man. Well, I don't know how old he is, but he does sound ancient. Sounds like I guess he's got the voice of a 60-year-old, 50, 60, sort of in that range. He sounds like that. And we got a new follower. How nice. Yeah, this was really just a test stream. So I'm thinking I'm going to end it right here. And make some dinner, then work, and I'll be live at roughly the same time tomorrow. Let's see, how the fuck do I end this? Let's see. I don't really have the ending card, So I guess we're just going to do a hard cut. All right. See ya tomorrow. Goodbye. Come on.